I'm going to be sneezing a lot. I just realized that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 15 of the Everything About Everything Sports Podcast.
Guys talking about sexy balls.
What do we want to start out with?
Yeah, just get it over with.
Yeah, I would just want to get the bad shit over with. You have a different opinion about it, but I think that the Lions played the worst game they played all year.
And I think they did fine with what they had. They're a very injured team, and the Bills knew that going in, and they exploited what they could. I feel like the worst game we had played all year was probably against the Rams, or maybe the first game against Green Bay.
Mm. The reason why I say this is the worst game we played, first off, we got rattled basically the first full quarter. Could not do anything.
Yeah.
Then your whole job, and you could tell for the game plan, it was your whole job. It was blatantly obvious. Don't lose contain on Josh Allen. What do you do? I don't even know how many yards he rushed for.
I don't know. I mean, saying don't lose contain on Josh Allen is not. It's way easier said than done. And our defensive line is already injured, and our linebacker core is injured too, so it would be hard to contain with a fully healthy squad, let alone one that has holes.
He
Especially with our
had
secondary.
11 rushes for 68 yards.
That's nuts.
And he's a fucking quarterback.
Yeah. Josh Allen,
I don't give a shit who he is. That's
though.
just terrible.
You know he's going to
Granted,
the ball going into the game.
like he's probably the MVP, but
After this game, probably.
to me, he just embarrassed us. And obviously, I'm this upset because I'm a diehard and I know they can play better. Dan Campbell's probably going to say they could play fucking better than what they did. And they scored 42 points. But when you get rattled the first quarter, 38 for 59 was Jared Goff. 494 yards and 5 touchdowns. 0 picks.
That's very good.
That's a very good stat line. And we should have beat this team. We really should have.
We should have, especially when you consider they had a couple of their main guys out. But we were very injured. We also lost, what's his face? Not Emmanuel Mosley. Uh,
But Mosley,
huh?
I think it was Emmanuel Mosley.
No, it was something with a B.
Mm,
Can't remember his name. But had either a really bad ankle sprain, a broken ankle, or
yeah, he
something with his leg. He ended up being carted off the field. So right away,
it is
that's gonna take
Emmanuel
them a
Mosley.
while.
His name is Emmanuel
Was
Mosley.
it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was something. But so I mean, if he's playing, he's starting out there. You already know your secondary is injured a little bit.
Yeah.
So and Buffalo going into this game, they know that they can create that
Don't get me
one-on-one
wrong.
matchup.
I think this will be the. Sorry. Sorry.
But you know that they can make that damn that odd man matchup with Ty Johnson.
Yeah.
That's kind of what kills this game.
Don't get me wrong. I do believe this was the preview for the Super Bowl. I'm just
No, if this is the preview for the Super Bowl,
like it was an entertaining game. It was a nice high scoring game. It just pissed me the fuck off.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, the Lions are an injured team, and the Bills are an injured team, and a lot of the guys that we had talked about a couple days ago on that injury report ended up playing.
Yeah.
So like they probably ended up having fewer injuries than we did when it was all said and done because a lot of those guys just ended up playing.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of guys that are out for the year, a couple of guys that are out for long stints of the year, and guys that are just out not playing right now because of you know wear and tear and stuff like that. I mean,
Excuse me.
the thing is, like our defensive line obviously isn't fully healthy. Our linebacker core isn't fully healthy. So I feel like if we had all those guys playing, if this was the second game of the year instead of a Rams game, I feel like it would be a different story. I feel like we would walk away with the win because it's where it is now, and the Bills kind of have momentum going into the playoffs. That's not necessarily a good thing, but uh, it ended up the way it ended up because just the Bills are a very good football team, and they know how to exploit teams' mistakes and teams' weaknesses and stuff like that. Obviously, with what I was talking about with Ty Johnson.
Yeah.
So
Dan Skipper getting a touchdown. That was awesome.
Dan Skimmer and that play by Tim Patrick too in the end zone. I think it was the first or second touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Amon Ra got shook up on one hit. It was an incomplete pass, and then didn't had a kind of, it was a tough drop, but it was proved to be an important drop on a third and 10, I think, in that drive. I think their position followed. But he played really bad today too.
Ty Johnson could run the ball for shit, but he could catch the ball. Five
Yeah,
receptions, 114 yards.
yeah. Two of those catches though were like blown coverage down the field, or like the roughing the passer play when he saw it over top, and whoever was guarding him, I can't remember who it was, but they had like stopped and faced the ball. Once they realized the ball was in the air, they ran backwards trying to catch up to him. It was too late.
Yeah.
That was a big mistake, and it proved costly because that was like a 30, 40 yard pass or something.
Yeah. David Montgomery rushing was absolutely diabolically bad, but he was injured.
Yeah, he left the game.
Yeah, he left the game. So I'm just everything that could have went wrong today felt like it went wrong. But also at the same time, you put 42 points on the Bills.
Yeah,
So it's a mixture of it's the most bittersweet taste in my mouth.
that's why I don't think it's the worst game we played all year because you did that with what you had with an already pre-injured team, guys coming off the field, and like you said, things going wrong, and you still managed to put 42 points up on them and come within one score. Like had the Lions gotten a stop on one of those drives, forced a punt or forced a field goal, even on one of those possessions, we could end up winning this game.
Honestly, I do think that we get recovered that onside that last play of the game. I feel like there was just too much grabbing at the end, and they just gave it to the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, plays like that are always going to be
A toss of
yeah, a gray area. It's weird, especially when it comes to onsides like that.
yeah. My
But
my main thing is I'm really hoping the Vikings lose tomorrow
yeah,
against the Bears because I in order to feel better about the playoffs. I know we're going to the playoffs. I don't give a shit. I
and,
know we're going to the playoffs.
and we still very well might have the first seed still.
We still might very well have the first seed, but I want to solidify that first seed so we can have that first round bye.
Well, going back to what I was talking about in the last episode, now we have to have, or now we have to win out for the rest of the year. We have to beat all three of our divisional, or two of and three of our divisional opponents.
Yes.
So, I mean, and that's not difficult. The Bears are a team that are beatable. The Vikings are going to be our toughest challenge, and the 49ers, we saw what they did against the Rams in the Super Bowl. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the 49ers will be terribly difficult game. I feel like it's going to be a very physical game. It's going to be running high with emotions, but I think we'll end up pulling out a win on that one. So there is a very good chance we can still run away with the number one seed, especially based on what the Eagles will do. Because the Eagles are technically next in line behind us.
Yeah.
So that's all. Like we've done better in the division.
Yeah. I just look. Drake Greenlaw is out again too.
Who's he for? Vikings?
49ers.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy in the Super Bowl that had the Achilles rupture.
Oh, yeah,
And when he was just
yeah.
going,
Just running onto the field.
yeah. And well, I actually want to talk about this too. I do think we'll sweep the Bears. I really do.
Especially if they're going to tank.
Uh,
So,
I doubt they'll tank, but they'll try some stupid shit. Hold on, let me do some reconnaissance. We're at Chicago next week.
yeah.
It is currently the 15th, so 7 days from now. It's
Yeah.
going to be 18 degrees. It's only going to be cold. It shouldn't be snowing.
No.
So we don't have to deal with the snow, which is a huge, huge factor in Chicago.
And then we go to San Francisco, so we won't have to deal with the snow there, but it is an outdoor game. And then we'll come back here to play the Vikings.
Well, I'm not worried about playing outdoors. I was worried about the snow because anything can happen in the snow.
But we know how the Lions traditionally are with playing outdoor games.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff. Well, Jared Goff recently has been good in outdoor games.
Yeah.
But if you mix that in with the cold, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
And then that Vikings game has a chance to either go to a Sunday night or a Monday night game.
Well, oh yeah, it's TBD, right?
Yeah. It will be.
But it's in Detroit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it just depends on whether it's a Sunday or Monday night or a 1 o'clock game. But I think they'll make it probably Monday night.
Yeah, they'll try and get that in prime time, especially if the winner decides who gets the bye.
Yeah.
So,
Either way, it's going to be a high stakes game for both of us. Even
yeah,
if we do win out, even if the Vikings, will decide who they play. And for us, it can decide, like you said, if we get the number one seed. So.
yeah. I mean, the Vikings have been playing well, but it's also they played the Atlanta Falcons. So
Yeah.
last week they played the Atlanta Falcons.
They almost lost that game though. So if that's any indication.
The third quarter, yeah, it was tied at the end of the third.
It was tied at the beginning of the fourth, like about 5 minutes into the fourth.
Yeah, and then they just pulled away.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's any indication what the Vikings are doing, they almost lost to the Falcons.
Yeah.
So I mean, and
we'll see. The Bears might pull off a win. Who knows?
yeah. I mean, you never know. I think the Bears would be kind of indifferent on winning. I think that they would prefer to lose rather than win because it would up their draft or up their draft pick.
Yeah.
But because they're not vying for obviously a position in the division or a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
There are too many teams ahead of them. So. But
I'm trying to think. Here, let me look at the NFL scores today. I'm gonna. Do you know the Devondre Campbell news? Uh,
when you kind of walked off the field against the
yeah, he refused to play.
Yeah.
Um, I agree with what everybody is saying. He would. I don't think he's ever going to play again.
No, yeah, I think he never did.
The fact of the matter, I can't believe he fucking did that. First off, because he knew he was a placeholder. As bad as it is to say, like, we knew he was a placeholder. He knew he was a placeholder.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should like every player on the team should know their role and know what they're asked to do, and everybody should be expected to do more than they're asked though too.
Yeah.
So the fact that he just kind of literally walked off in front of his team
Because he wasn't starting.
Yeah, no, that's a freaking middle school, elementary school move. Like it wouldn't fly. It's not like you can't just walk out of work like me like mind you if you don't get our lunches before somebody else. You know what I mean? Like you can't just walk out of work. Like, dude, you fucking get fired. And that's exactly what happened to this dude.
If he ever gets a other job, I don't. If I was the 49ers GM, he would have been out of the building already.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him in the NFL again. I think if we see him playing football, it's either be in the UFL or the CFL. But I think he might be done for. Unless someone signs him to their practice squad, like an up and coming playoff team or something like that, and they just need the extra man. But yeah, I think he might have shot his chances in the ass. And
I'm trying to see if he got released yet.
that reminded me of Antonio Brown when he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, trotting off the field, throwing his gear and stuff like that. That was kind of as soon as he took off his shit on the sideline, and that one coach kind of just like walked away from him. You knew that he was done. Like that was it. Like
Yeah.
there was no more going back.
Now,
All the stuff that he piled up for Antonio Brown over the years.
yeah.
This it was done.
Now, now, the only thing I gotta say for AB, he probably has CTE.
Oh yeah, definitely something going on upstairs with that dude.
Devondre Campbell is of sane mind.
Right? Yeah. No, he's in his what middle 20s, early 20s.
What? Yeah, like I don't think he's ever gonna play again. And if
No.
he does, he's gonna be strictly like a special teams player,
Yeah.
if that. So, and other, hold on, I'm looking up the NFL scores today. Trying to see if there's anything that's like crazy that I'm trying to think if like I figured out that I'm terrible at sports betting and that I should just stop.
Chiefs pull out another one against the Browns.
Well, that it would be different if they won by 3, but they did win by 14.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes did get hurt.
Eagles beat the Steelers. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I saw that.
He left with an ankle injury kind of early. You know, the fact of the matter is, Jameis Winston beat himself.
Yeah.
So, like, Commanders squeaking by the Saints, kind of surprising. I would
A
think
little bit.
I would think they would do a lot better. Bengals beating the Titans, not surprising. Texans beating Dolphins, not surprising. Ravens beating Giants by a landslide, not surprising. Jets and Jags, you know what? That was probably a good game to watch.
Yeah, if you're a Jets fan.
Yeah. I saw a highlight from Mac Jones putting somebody in the fucking blender. That was kind of cool. That would have been exciting to see on TV.
Broncos beating Colts. Broncos are kind of sneaky.
Yeah, Broncos have a sneaky, decent team.
Yeah, Buccaneers beating the Chargers pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
actually kind of surprising too. The Chargers have been playing really well recently.
yeah.
They're going to probably make them win in the playoffs.
The Cowboys actually winning by that much. Granted, it's the Panthers, but winning by that much, surprising.
I don't think the Cowboys have won a home game yet.
I think that was their first home game.
It's at
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
Why were they wearing their home shit then?
Because that's how Cowboys are.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you don't. Ben, you're the football guy here. How the hell do you not know that? That's how the Cowboys have always been. They wear their whites at home and they wear the colors away. Like basketball.
Yeah, but Carolina wore their whites. That's what's throwing me off.
Right, so they're away.
I'm just going to squeeze past that.
Yeah. I mean, they just wear the opposite of what they would wear.
I know. The Cardinals beating the Patriots, not surprising. At least to me, it wasn't surprising.
No. That's kind of a dumb asshole.
Yeah. Then, obviously, we had the Bills Lions.
Packers up on the Seahawks 14-0 right now.
That's also not surprising right now.
No, it's early in the first, just the end of the first.
Yeah. I'm trying. Texans Chiefs is going to be a good game next week.
That would, yeah, that would be a good game. Especially if Patrick Mahomes doesn't play. We have Steelers Ravens. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Chargers Broncos is another good one. Let's see. We have Jaguars Raiders. Another ass game.
Eagles Commanders should be pretty good.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Good, same division.
The Seahawks Vikings might be pretty entertaining.
I'm hoping the
49ers Dolphins.
Seahawks can fucking do something, dude. I really
Yeah.
do.
49ers Dolphins too. I mean, like, I really don't. The Seahawks are turning into one of those teams that I do not like because they've always just been in our way for like ended up we like something bad has gone wrong in their game
Yeah,
or it's like they're turning one of those teams that I do not care for.
yeah.
But
Steelers, right? Oh, the Steelers Ravens is going to be good.
yeah.
Oh, it's on Saturday. Why is it on Saturday?
Hmm?
What? Oh, that's why bowl games are going on. It's that time of year where NFL is played on Saturday because of bowl games.
Oh,
I also say the Chiefs are going to have it rough because they play uh, on Saturday and then Thursday or Wednesday that next week for the Christmas Eve or something like that.
yeah, like, yeah. It's definitely tough. That's gonna be even shorter week. But then they'll have a longer bye week going into the next game, the last game of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I don't think I have that much for NFL.
no, yeah, kind of not in the mood to talk really about the NFL or after what happened today. But
Yeah, I'm a
it is
sore
what it
loser.
is.
I'm such a sore loser.
Yeah, so if we get a ring, we won't be laughing. Or they won't be laughing too then. But yeah, we had a couple bowl games yesterday. We had Jackson State beating SC State, and then South Alabama beating Western Michigan. Sadly.
I'm actually, yeah, I was sad about that because I played with a guy that's on Western right now, and he was doing really good. Did you watch that game or no?
No, I think I can't remember what it was. I was watching the replay of the Army Navy game because I was at work, so I had it recorded. But
Uh,
Navy ended up winning, which was crazy.
Hold on. Yeah. So, number one on Western Michigan, I played with him at Iowa Central.
Oh, okay.
He had two solo and five assisted, and then he had a decent amount of PBUs. So, I'm hoping like a guy that I also a guy I played with at Iowa Central. He played at um, New Mexico, the Lobos. He
New
just
Mexico State or New Mexico?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just declared his name for the draft. So I'm hoping he'll probably. I don't know. I don't know. Let me check out his stats. Um, what other bowl games are coming up? Aren't there like
Uh,
some weird dates coming up?
this next week we have Tuesday, December 17th, Memphis versus West Virginia in the Frisco Bowl. We have Wednesday, December 18th, Western Kentucky versus James Madison in the Boca Raton Bowl. And then that same day, California versus UNLV in the Auto Sport LA Bowl at 5:30 and 9 o'clock respectively. And then Thursday we have Georgia Southern versus Sam Houston in a 7 p.m. New Orleans Bowl matchup. And then Friday, December 20th, we have Ohio versus Jackson State at noon. Tulane versus Florida at 3:30. And then Indiana versus Notre Dame at 8 p.m. in the first college football playoff game of the year. The two previous bowls are the Staff D Napier Bowl and the Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Oh.
And then we have Saturday is two more, actually three more college football playoff matchups. And then South Dakota State versus North Dakota State in the FCS championship semifinals, and then South Dakota versus Montana State in the FCS semifinals. And then SMU, Penn State, Clemson, Texas, and Tennessee and Ohio State. And then That's what's going on next week.
So yeah, AJ had over his. I don't know why they don't count JUCO stats. I guess in his
I
three
mean,
in his 3 years of playing D1 football, he spent 2 years at Indiana State and then 1 year at University of New Mexico. His total career stats are 51 tackles, 28 solo, 23 assisted. I don't know what PD stands for.
what position is he?
Oh, pass defended, I guess. And then 4 sacks. He was a defensive end.
Oh yeah. Or passes deflecting.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, he just put his name into the draft. So who knows? Maybe he'll get drafted
Yeah, it could be a.
like a late round.
Yeah, no offense to him, it could be like a late round, like a fifth, sixth, seventh
Yeah,
type of dude. Someone that they just like they see like he's a bigger dude. They see that he came from that kind of school and stay out a little bit.
yeah.
That he get picked up.
It's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, always be nice to have size. I don't know what's going on in the Hochi.
The Kochi, Red Wings just beat the Maple Leafs yesterday, actually.
Oh yeah,
Well, not yesterday. I think what's today, Sunday. So I think it was Friday, but it was 4-2, and that was a good game. That was a really good game that we played actually. That
whoever
was
that
really.
ref is awesome. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the salute.
No,
Oh.
he's like 42 Detroit, yada yada to Maple Leafs or whatever. He's like 5 for each for fighting.
Oh yeah, Wes McCauley.
Yeah,
He always does that.
that's just that's a good ref right there.
Yeah, we had yeah, Michael Rasmussen scored, Moritz Sider scored, and then Jeff Petrie had two. Oh, did they give it? Did they give one to Ras? They did. I checked it earlier, and they said that Petrie had two. It said that Petrie scored the first one and the last even strength goal. But I guess they reviewed it and they gave it to Michael Rasmussen off of deflection. So he made it 1-0. Moritz Sider made it 2-1. Jeff Preacher made it 3-2, and then Lucas Raymond sealed it with an empty netter with 2 seconds to go. Um, it was a good game. There was a lot more hustle, a lot more seemed like determination from the Red Wings in this one. I mean, it is a rivalry matchup, original six. It was really cool though. I was listening to the broadcast. And you can hear chants of Jared Goff throughout the Red Wings stadium, so that was pretty cool. And they also had interchanging chants between the Red Wings fans were saying "Let's go Red Wings," and then in between the cadence of that, you heard the Leafs fans saying "Go Leafs, go." So it was like a constant barrage of chants for both teams. It was pretty sweet. And Cam Talbot came up. He played a pretty good game. He had a couple big saves. Um, stood tall, stood tall towards the end of the game. He didn't really. I think he gave up a goal in the third period at all. Actually, I could be wrong. I think he did give up one in the third. Yeah, he gave up one to Matthew Nyes in the third. Um, and there was one by the Maple Leafs that was waved off. It was just offsides. But, like, I mean, I'm talking, like, shoelace offside.
P Bear.
Like, it was, yeah, it was like, you could just barely see white behind the skates of, I think it was, I can't remember who took it over the line. I want to say it was Bobby McMahon or one of the guys from the Maple Leafs. And it was like Max Pacioretty or someone that had the puck. I can't remember who it was, but they had just barely stepped offside, and there was like you could see that there wasn't yet white ice between the puck and the blue line, so he was ruled offside and the ball was waved off.
Yeah.
It might have been Mitch Marner because I know it would have been a goal that was awarded to Mitch Marner, so it could have been him that either had the puck or that was offside. But yeah, we had a pretty good game. Sebastian Cossa came up. Senators or the Sabers in the when we last recorded. He came up and he was put into the game. I think at the start of the second period. I think when the Sabers scored three or four goals, he was put in, and he played really well. He only allowed two goals off of basically 2/3 of the game's worth, and he survived overtime and survived the shootout as well and got himself a win. But then was immediately sent back down, which sucks. Like Jack Campbell was our current backup, or at least was our current backup for this last game.
Yeah.
I would have definitely have kept Kosa as our backup up here, especially what he did in that game to come in when he probably wasn't expecting to play and have his team rally around him and survive the game and end up pulling out a win in overtime or a shootout. I think that you should have given him at least a few more starts, maybe had him stay until the end of the year and got him a couple starts because you have Alex Lyon, Cam Talbot, and Billy Husso, which I think Lyon and Husso are now injured again, or one of them is leaving, one of them left for personal reasons or something like that. Apparently,
Yeah.
they called Jack Campbell, who's
Mhm.
from Michigan. Played for the Maple Leafs, so it was interesting to have him as backup against his former team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have kept Kosa up here. It's about time. Like the whole thing about the Red Wings is, oh yeah, like we're waiting for these guys to come up. We're waiting for these guys to make like have a spot on the team. And it's
Yeah.
okay. We got Marco Passer up here. You have Albert Professor up here. You have Lucas Raymond Martin and now you have Simon Edmonton up here.
Yeah.
Who else? You have Jonathan Berggren, Joe Moreno. All these guys are young kids who we've had and been developing over the years. When is this guy going to come up? And
Yeah.
also, when are you guys going to make bigger moves? Like we had Patrick Kane who came back and Vladimir Tarasenko who came over from the Ottawa Senators, and they haven't done anything. They've been tossing cones out there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. And you have Jeff Petrie, Ben Sherrod, Justin Hall, who are all whatever freaking Canes out there on the ice.
Yeah.
And granted, Jeff Petrie did get a goal last game. He did play. He actually played really well in the game against Toronto, but that's not a consistency.
It feels like we're delaying.
I don't know what the hell we're doing. I really don't know what we're doing.
You still out on Yzer? Ezer? Sorry, can't pronounce it.
Eiserman?
Eiserman.
Yeah. I'm not out on him yet. I feel like we definitely have to see what happens with Coach Malone because if it was up to me, Coach Malone would have been out maybe around Halloween. Honestly, like he wouldn't be our coach right now. There's been talks of having Sergei Fedorov come back and be the coach because he coached Russian professional team and was the Russian national team coach. There's been talks of having what's his face the Bruins old coach come back and coach the Red Wings, but he got hired by somebody else, so
Oh.
that was out of the water. Um, but yeah, they're like I don't know. I think Malone is like I said, he's a good developmental coach. He works well with some of the younger players.
Mhm.
So I feel like if you he's gonna find a job elsewhere in hockey. He's not by any means a bad coach. He just doesn't fit what the Red Wings are doing right now, which is trying to get better and trying to make that extra step.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, we have a lot of bad contracts, a lot of older players that just aren't pulling their own weight. Um, we'll see what we do at this trade deadline. If we end up buying right now, I think we're sixth in our division, which isn't terrible. I think we're sitting like one game under 500 as well. Um, but yeah, the Red Wings just need to kick it into gear a little bit.
Yeah.
They just need to kind of because like we were talking about, at the end of last year, you were inches away from making the playoffs. But now all of a sudden it seems like we're taking two steps back instead of two steps forward. So it's just disappointing to see this team go from the hype that it had at the end of last year to now kind of sitting stagnant.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. And like I was saying too with Tarasenko and Kane, like you had those guys be like big additions to the team, but they haven't really done anything.
Yeah.
Tarasenko's probably just there to collect a check. He already got two Stanley Cups. He wasn't on Ottawa last year. He was on the Florida Panthers last year. Um, And Kane, I mean, Kane wanted to play with a couple of guys that he played with in Chicago.
Mhm.
So he might be able to be there like a check. He's probably not going to be here now for another couple of years.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ben Sherrod. Ben Sherrod, Justin Hall. If you ask me, those guys should be a seventh and eighth defenseman. They shouldn't be in the starting lineup every week. Um, Jake Wallman lighting it up with the San Jose Sharks is very irritating. He's their best player points wise as a defenseman. Um, One of the best young players in the league as of right now, and giving away for nothing with a second round pick, which it doesn't make it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Um, yeah, it's just the state of the team is not good. Um, but what is kind of promising is the Tigers actually.
Ooh.
At the end of the last recording that we had, I checked my phone and it said like 21 minutes before I checked it, the Tigers posted something about signing Alex Cobb from the Cleveland Guardians. Um, he's a really good pitcher. He's a right-handed pitcher to complement Tariq Skubal, who's left-handed. Who's left-handed? Um, I still think you should add one other guy. I feel like if he's your number three or four, that'd be great because Tyler Montero and Jackson Joe probably aren't going to be starting with the team. I know Jackson Joe was brought up with the bullpen as like kind of another arm to do like the bullpen, like the platoon pitching with.
Yeah.
It would make sense for him to start in minor leagues again, unless he comes out in spring training and absolutely sits people down.
He just
Like
starts out balling out of nowhere.
yeah, unless he starts throwing 100 miles an hour or something. Like I actually don't know if he actually already throws 100 miles an hour. I have to compare. But yeah, I feel like we need another dude to be in our starting rotation. And I also found out there's mutual interest between the Tigers and Alex Bregman, which is really good. So because the Astros just traded away Kyle Tucker to the Cleveland Guardians or
Hmm.
to the Chicago Cubs, and got rid of someone else. Who else they got rid of? Um, but it seems like the Astros might be going through kind of like a retooling, like a almost like a rebuilding phase because they know that a lot of their guys who are on the team now probably aren't going to be there for long.
Yeah.
Altuve's probably got 5 years left in the tank. Same thing with Bregman. Jordan Alvarez. Um, you're going to have to pay a lot of these dudes too that you have on your team. Uh, Hunter Brown. Uh, what's the one guy? Something Green. No, Hunter Green. I can't remember. A couple of really good pitchers. You have to pay Jordan. You have to pay Jerry Pena. You have to pay Ian Diaz. So all these guys that they have that can hit are going to need paychecks, and they already have a pretty big payroll. Um, Framber Valdez. So the Astros aren't like rebuilding. Like they're still going to be a really good team, but to see them get rid of Kyle Tucker was kind of weird. I don't know. He seems like arguably their best player when he's fully healthy,
Yeah.
and they just kind of get rid of him to the Chicago Cubs, which is weird. But I mean, good for the Cubs. Like the Cubs have always probably been my second or third favorite baseball team. Um, so that'd be cool. I bet people in Chicago are gonna be hyped to be able to hit Wrigley, which I think Wrigley is the smallest professional baseball stadium. Which I mean, it's still a full pro baseball stadium, but I think it is the smallest in terms of the confines because they call it the friendly confines.
Size doesn't matter. From what I'm told, it's the
No,
motion
yeah,
of the ocean.
right, yeah. So yeah, shit. It could be as small, like the ballpark can be as small as just the infield. Doesn't mean you're gonna hit home runs every time. So, uh, yeah, that's a pretty interesting development though. Bregman coming here, he'd be like we've talked about before. He'd be a great addition to the Tigers. Um,
Jonathan would get a jersey right away.
no, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Cats in the Christmas tree. Uh,
That doesn't surprise me that the cats are on the Christmas tree.
yeah. Uh,
Told her not to get those cats.
I don't know if I'd get a jersey right away. I feel like I'd wait to see if one of the other guys we already have pops off. Like we get like if Scooble stays and signs for a really long time, which is another thing. We need to sign him. Apparently, the Tigers are working on giving him another offer. Um,
Good.
they are working towards keeping him. Is the word. Which is good. You just kind of need to break out that checkbook and
It's
sign.
so easy to say all you gotta do is pay them, but
No, yeah, I mean, well, shit. When you're a multi-billion-dollar team in the Tigers, and you have one of the lowest payrolls in the MLB, Jesus Christ, just sign it, dude.
yeah, just don't be an asshole. But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's easier said than done, for sure. Um, but yeah, no, you definitely need to keep school because at the end of this next year, he's going to be a free agent. So you want to sign him either this off season during spring training or during the rest of the regular season in order to keep him because you don't want him to. Actually, I think he might have 2 years. I can't remember. Yeah, I think he might have 2 years. So this next year and then the year after that. I could be wrong on that. But regardless, you want to sign him now rather than wait until the off season before because then you're probably going to end up signing him for a lot. He's going to demand a lot.
Yeah,
Or if you don't end up signing him, he's going to have you're going to have to move to a trade deadline in order to get something for him. So and that's never a good situation to be in. Um, but yeah, like I said, he's not going to be cheap. You're gonna have to add a couple zeros onto that. Um, but I think if it gets you a World Series, who cares? You know what I mean? Especially since we're the lowest payroll, one of the lowest payrolls in the MLB right now. I mean, there was a dude who signed for the Oakland A's, Luis Severino, I think was his name. He signed, I think it was $76 million. That's more than our whole payroll right now. Our whole payroll is like 50 something million. So it's like, dude, like, come on, man.
cost effective, I guess.
Right, right, yeah, oh shit. But yeah, just sign on the dotted line, Mark.
just, just do it. Just do whatever you want. Money doesn't exist. It's okay.
Or is it Chris? Chris Illich? Yeah, Chris Illich is the only one I guess. But let me see, Mark.
I don't know why you said more.
Scott Harris is the general manager. I don't know why I said Mark.
DJ Murky Murk.
Yeah, it's a fun bunch.
Hmm.
Um,
Do you want to move into the everything part or just bullshit? Because I ran out of sports news.
sure, yeah, so did I.
Um,
Maybe cap it at like an hour or 40 something minutes.
hour 15 probably.
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm talking to a few people right now. We might have a couple special guests on pretty soon within the next
Oh,
couple
yeah.
weeks because I got friends are in town for the holidays
Mm-hmm.
because Christmas is coming up and New Year's is coming up. But yeah, we might have some special guests on, hopefully.
Good. Very
Um,
good.
was he on camera the last time?
Ooh.
Nick. No, he was just filming
He was on camera towards the end.
towards the
I remember,
end.
yeah, we told him to come around to the front of the camera and we hit the everything part.
Yeah.
Um,
So Nick might be on. Nothing's for sure. And then Malik might be on. You guys don't know who Malik is. I played with him at Iowa Central. He's a he plays at Leonard Ryan and
I know I've met Malik before. I'm trying to think where.
Doghouse.
I think that was one of the times. I think I first met him over at Adam's house.
maybe I don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but they're home for the holidays. I don't know. I would have to talk to Nick, and maybe a mom could be on.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All the guys that hung out with are all the guys you know, all the guys I met when we went to Altamont for the first one.
Yeah,
Probably episode 5 or something like that.
yeah, it was really early on.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what else there is. I'm looking into buying a house.
Yes.
We'll have to see how that goes because that way I can have like a studio and everything, like like legit studio,
Yeah.
not anything like professional, but at least an area that isn't.
Like a designated spot. We have to keep on asking, you want to go to your house this time? Or you want to go to
Yeah,
my
and
house?
have it at least like kind of fixed up because that's why the camera isn't on right now. Not only is it very dim lighting in here,
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up down here.
I mean, we could fix the lighting thing and like maybe spin it around. Like we could.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't know. We're like, we could get like a couple ring lights or something like that.
Uh,
I mean,
we'll have to figure that out.
you'd rather probably just end up waiting until you get the house
Yeah,
and you having like a designated area for it, because then you can like
do whatever I
plan.
want.
Yeah, like plan because we're not fixated in a certain setup right now. We could move stuff around down here.
It's the beauty and simplicity
Yeah.
that we have, decent audio right now. And the fact of the matter is, we can literally do this from anywhere.
We need to start using the microphones too, because I listen to the podcast sometimes and the audio isn't the best.
Yeah. Well, that issue can be fixed. I just gotta get them from my dad's house.
Oh,
That's a very simple issue. But the simplicity in our setup right now is a blessing because say, hey, we're going to go record with a leak. We just go over to location A.
yeah,
So
yeah.
other than like, oh shit, we have a full on studio. I got to tell them, hey, you gotta come to this spot.
Yeah, so it's not let us know when you get here if we have to buzz you up or if it's not part
Yeah,
of the building or something.
yeah, or like, hey, like, or at least how like Joe Rogan does it. Like he has his full on warehouse
Yeah.
or whatever, and then like they go eat before or after, and they hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, usually go to the comedy mothership or
Yeah,
they'll have like they'll do like he has the bow range and gun range in his
yeah,
house, and he'll like shoot target practice with them and stuff like that. And then he has like a gym in there and stuff like
yeah.
that.
So it is the holidays, Jonathan.
It is.
What is your favorite Christmas tradition?
Ooh, oh, okay. Well, for me, it's making cannoli. I'm of Italian, Sicilian descent, so cannoli is a
A
delicacy. So when we went to Hot Pad the other day,
Royal Oak.
I had two cannoli, and I was very eager to try them because I was like, I want to see how they stack up against traditional family recipe.
It's not.
Yeah, they were good, but it wasn't like anything. I think I rated them like a 7 or something like that. Like
Yeah.
the cream was like really sweet, not a whole lot of chocolate in it. Um, which if you're gonna have chocolate in the cream or chocolate on a cannoli, put put a decent serving, like put it on the thing. And then
You're such high maintenance, Jonathan.
and then the shell, it seemed like the shell was like kind of more thick than I used to, and it kind of that's what she said. And then like it like broke really easily. It was because it was just like you bite into it and it just kind of snapped. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is coming from someone who like not to everyone says that their grandmother's cooking is the best. We've given our cannoli to other Italian people, and they said that ours is better than theirs. Just saying.
Weird flex,
Weird flex.
but okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, like my grandfather and my grandmother were wizards in the kitchen. It's crazy. My mom has the same touch.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So, but when you deal with 10 out of 10 cannoli on the reg, and you go to a 7.5, 7.3 cannoli,
Yeah.
it's, I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking it. Obviously, it's a restaurant and mass producing shit like that.
Yeah. I've got actually our server was kind of cool because I was expecting to pay for the beer that I didn't
Oh,
drink.
yeah, that freaking
Oh,
sewage water beer that you had.
bro, it
It
tasted
wasn't that bad, actually. I shouldn't say that.
it it was a beer like for the first 0.5,
Yeah.
and then it just turned into a weird artificial milky foamy texture.
It tasted like if we tried to make beer at home.
Yeah,
And it didn't work out.
yeah.
Obviously, someone probably really likes that beer,
It's a
but
very acquired taste. It was called like a holiday cookie. I was like,
yeah,
oh, festive.
it had like cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg in it or something like that.
No, that was the other one.
Was that the other one?
Yeah, this one just said holiday cookie. I'm like, oh, I like
Oh,
holiday
okay.
cookies.
Yeah.
Maybe a beer that tasted like a holiday cookie would be good. Fuck no.
And then what was the first one? We had it was an amber ale.
Yeah,
Freaking loose amber ale.
that amber ale was great.
It was good, but I feel like I've noticed that ales aren't my beer of choice. Because I was telling you, I went up north with my dad, and there was a beer special for Bell's Two Hearted,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried it Two Hearted, and I did not fuck with it. So I mean, it's just everyone has their own taste. I'm more probably like a pilsner or a lager type beer dude. So because I had a long drink afterwards.
That long drink was so good.
It didn't even taste like alcohol. It tasted like pop.
Yeah.
Dude, it was dangerous. Oh, like if you get like a case of this, you could throw down like 8 of these and not even notice until you're walking sideways.
Yeah. And then you're talking to the fire hydrant thinking that it's cute.
Yeah, and you think you can speak Finnish.
Yeah.
And you're just, what?
What? What'd you say?
What was it? What?
Yeah, for me, my favorite Christmas tradition is getting fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm usually help cook and everything,
Mm-hmm.
so I enjoy that. Polish food.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we got the kielbasa, the
Yeah.
pierogies. Uh,
Stuffed cabbage.
no,
What?
I'm not. I hate.
You like Loki?
Nope. I hate the smell of it. I hate everything about it. My mom actually made it, and I left this house and I went to my dad's
Oh, Jesus.
because of how bad I hated that smell.
What about sauerkraut?
No, not a fan.
Crazy. Potato pancakes?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are fine. I'm the most unpolish Polish person you'll meet because I'm not a big fan of pierogies either.
Okay. Okay. What?
I just can cook them. There's yeah, yeah. Just Polish cuisine is not my cuisine. So if we ever go to Poland, I might not have a good time.
Yeah, I'm getting like 30 pounds. Over there, if we ever go to Poland.
I gotta get my passport.
That's usually what we have on Christmas Eve is Polish food, and then Christmas Day we have Italian food. We'll have like bread, steak, ham. Uh, so usually some type of pasta.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Eve we'll have pierogi, potato pancakes, kielbasa, the whole
Yeah.
Polish smorgasbord. Which Polish smorgasbord is like Belgian or something like that. Weird analogy there, but you know what I mean. And then we have seafood on Christmas Eve. So my
Seafood.
mom will make cod. She'll have
No.
shrimp, usually like perch or some type of like perch or salmon, no type
Yeah.
of fish. And then I think what else she'll have. Mashed potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Normal stuff. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Do I say a funny one or an actual one?
It's up to you. It's whatever your favorite one is. I
Mm,
have two in my head right
I'm going with Charlie Brown.
now. That's a good pick. That's not one of my two, but that is a good pick.
Charlie Brown for sure is probably my favorite. And then I was going to say Die Hard just to piss people off.
That's my favorite Christmas song. My top two favorite Christmas songs are the Nat King Cole Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
Chestnuts roasting fire, fire. That one's my favorite. And then my second favorite one is Linus and Lucy. The one with all piano.
Yeah.
That one's good. But yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas, that's a solid pick. I was gonna say either Home Alone or Elf. Kind of
Okay.
cliche, but they're valid.
Yeah. I honestly that those would probably top five.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. Those are top five Christmas movies.
Um, like I said, Charlie Brown's number one.
Yeah. That's a good pick. I think that might be like number three for me.
I would go Home Alone.
Which one? Home Alone 1 or 2? Fuck the third one.
Oh, Home Alone 2,
Lost in New York.
Lost in New York
That's a good one.
is my second. Elf, Home Alone 1, and then The Grinch, Jim Carrey Grinch.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. For me, going from number five up to number one, I'm gonna say my number five is probably maybe the first Tim Allen Santa Claus, when he turns into Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Um, number four is probably Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Number three is Charlie Brown Christmas, and then number two, interchangeable number two and number one are the OG Home Alone and Elf. Because the reason why I like the first Home Alone is because he actually is Home Alone.
Yeah.
Lost in New York is like a kind of a separate. He's not necessarily home alone. He goes to like his aunt's house that she moved out of or something like that a couple of years ago.
The only reason why I pick it over I pick Home Alone 2 over Home Alone 1.
I think it's funnier than the first one.
Exactly the reason. When is his name Marv or Harry just gets absolutely hit with the brick in the face.
Marv, he's the taller one.
Yeah, Marv just absolutely gets decked. I'm dying.
Or when he goes up the stairs and he gets hit in the face by like three paint cans. I've reached the top. And then he just falls all the way down into the basement. Like, just face first. It's like, dude, that guy's dead. He's dead.
Ain't no way he's alive. Kevin committed mass murder.
Yeah, right, yeah. Getting a lead pipe right to the snout. Dude, literally, that's what he says. They try to trick him, and they're like, right in the snout. And he actually sends it down at him, and he gets both of them.
I'm the sticky bandit.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, yeah, when Rockefeller Center, like, he just swipes the guy's scarf right off of him.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that movie is so good. I have it on DVD somewhere, but I'm gonna end up watching it on something else.
I like the first one. How he's on the steps. They actually steps. And he's just you see like
I like how he steps on the nail. And in the classic scream of,
or like
I'm not going to do it that loud, just to
oh yeah, touches the handle. The door handle, and when he walks in, he goes like Martha's in your house, fucking grit his teeth, and he's feathered his ass.
The spider dude.
Oh yeah.
He's like, Harry, don't move. Don't move. Marv? Harry, don't move. Throws the 9-iron on his face, basically. Or just,
Or like right, no, it was like I think it was like right in the sternum.
yeah.
And then he clocked him in the head afterwards. He took it away from him. He just started smacking him over the head with it.
Battery and Assault. It's some of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
And
Elf is everyone has like every child after seeing Elf has tried to like cook like Elf after that.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna put a Pop Tart in between two slices of toast, buttered and jelly, and I'm gonna coat that with chocolate syrup, and then I'm
I'm going to see how much my cholesterol goes
Right,
up.
yeah, I'm gonna see. And you bite, take one bite, and you're like,
Oh, God.
yeah, yeah. This is
Maybe
not a
if I
good
was
idea.
high.
Right, yeah. Yeah, maybe if you had like COVID or something, you couldn't
Yeah.
taste anything.
I'm trying to think of what else I like to do during Christmas. I'm pretty simple, man.
It doesn't really snow too much anymore around here during Christmas, which is
When
upsetting.
it used to snow,
You
dude.
just have wage war outside with snowball fights.
Just a random, unexpected car just throw snow at.
Dude, I was at my buddy's house one time. Family friend of my mom's, his her son. We were out front at his house, and we were having a snowball fight, and we decided to just launch them at cars coming by. One car was driving by with his window rolled down. We nailed the dude like right in his shoulder and neck area. We ran in that house so fucking fast.
I wonder why.
Yeah, oh my god.
I'm trying to think. I don't. Other than like sledding and everything.
Sledding's a good one. Have you ever been snowboarding?
No, I'm probably not coordinated enough.
No, I feel like I'd break something. Apparently, like first time snowboarders getting injured is very common.
Oh, great.
It's like you dislocated hips, like if you hit like a bump the wrong way or something like that.
Want to go
Um,
snowboarding?
I'd be down.
I don't know how expensive it is. I hear it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, yeah, because snowboards aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, snowboards aren't. You have to get the boots, the big ass jacket,
Yeah.
the pants and stuff like that. Because you're if you don't wear that stuff, you're gonna get sopping wet. You're gonna get soaked. Because I mean, it's snow, so it's
Yeah.
hard. But then you have to have like the goggles because the snow will be springing back in your face, especially if
Yeah.
it's like fresh pop, shredded fresh pop. The powder snow is gonna get over your face. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Um. Yeah. I think Bridget's making cookies.
Oh yeah.
She said she was doing those cookies.
Yeah, she texted me about that earlier. She also said that my celebrity lookalike is Vince Vaughn. I have said that before. I think to her or to one of you guys. I
I
don't know
mean,
which one, but
face yes, hair no.
no. Like yeah, I'm very much like I look like Jurassic Park to Vince Vaughn, like a young Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
But like I don't see it personally, but I feel like if there was a time period for me to look like him, it would be like a younger me.
When I grow out my hair, people call me Jack Harlow because of how curly it gets, and then they also called me Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I can see Jack Harlow more than Seth Rogen.
And then I don't know why it happens at almost every single party I go to. Well, now lately, since I've been getting more and more tattoos, I'm Post Malone now.
Oh yeah.
And then I also been called Chris Pratt in multiple parties, and I say I fucking take that one. I love Chris Pratt, so
I've gotten Chris Pratt a couple of times, just because I mean, maybe like the stature with the hairstyle. I have like a shorter hairstyle than him.
maybe.
So yeah, I've gotten Vince Vaughn, Chris Pratt, and then what was the other one? Um, who's the other guy? I can't remember. But I don't know. Are you thinking about going and seeing that Red One movie?
What?
You know, with Chris Evans and The Rock.
No.
No, yeah, it wasn't. I was gonna say.
Dude, I'm such not a fan of The Rock because I know exactly how the movie's gonna end.
Yeah.
Epic battle scene where he overcomes the dude.
Right. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, the Rock movies have they've had
Used
their era.
used to be good,
Oh yeah.
and now they're just drawn out. Same thing with like a Kevin Hart movie. You know,
Yeah.
they need to bring back like Ride Along or something like that style.
They're God damn, what was the? I told my mom about when we went to go see The Gladiator 2. What was the movie with? It was something two. uh, Ice Cube's son and someone else in it. I'll have to look it up. But it's a movie with O'Shea Jackson Jr.
No clue what you're talking about.
Movies and TV shows. There was
Huge.
Thieves too,
Oh,
which I saw the first set of Thieves. It was a pretty good one.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Well, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of movies.
this hasn't been a lot of good movies that come out. Now that I
Uh,
think about it.
in the past years, I'd say like the past 4 years, nothing really too crazy. When did Endgame come out? That was the last.
2017.
Oh yeah, that's probably the last time that there was like a truly like good movie that I can remember seeing in movies.
No, I think Endgame was 2020 or 2021 because Infinity War was
Yeah,
2017.
but like I said, Endgame was the last movie truly seeing in theaters that I thought was worth it.
I
Actually, Batman was good
um
with
yeah I saw
Twilight dude Batman.
tour, yeah I'll make this point. I'll call him back in a second. But what you call it? The last the last movie other than like Oppenheimer and Gladiator that I saw that was really good was the Batman
Mm,
or